Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna just hit record and try to flow. This is for my business 101. I think it's called human relations. Week 1, chapter 1. We started off with a 65 question quiz that took me almost an hour. 45 minutes last time I checked. I even took a screenshot and sent it to my group chat with my friends and my brother. I'm like, gosh. And then after that, actually, not even after that. Before that, I read the chapter, did a summary and everything. That was pretty fun. And syllabus, yeah, that's what we did too. And looks like I need the book from Vanessa Van Edwards. I had that book. I donated it. Now I gotta go buy it again. Well, it's fine. It's just like $10. And then at least the class text is practically it's free. Is it? There was a download link, so that's not too bad. And I also got an email. I'm getting a payout from my school on February too. So about 2-3 weeks. That's fine. We'll survive. I still gotta try to go to career services because I'm trying to work. Cause I'm unemployed. Okay, let's get back to it. Chapter 1, business 101, human relations. So it's an online course. Therefore, they're a discussion post. So this is my introduction. This is what I wrote. Hi everyone. My name is John. I'm a business student who's returning to school after a year of major personal growth and reflection. Yep, I should be graduating this year. We'll see how this goes. Been taking 5 classes, 4 online and 1 in person, which is I'm getting hungry, so I'm gonna go there in an hour. I have a balance card, so that restocks monthly. So I'm gonna get 2 burgers, fries, yeah. So it's like 10:44 a.m. right now. My class starts at 12:35. That's a different business class. Business law, that's what it is. Anyway, continue. I'm committed to boring and old. I put old. Yeah, just gym, beach, anime, school, and work. I say anime and work. I'm not even doing those right now. Think I'm going for an EMT license and hope to join a firefighter ASAP. Yeah, I'm not sure why I'm majoring in business management, but almost done. I know why, because I was trying to get promoted on my last job at FedEx. Okay, I, that was the dream. Was the dream. Anyway, I don't know what happened. I know what happened. A lot of reflection. Many things happened. Uh, but yeah, basically, long story short, I was training my stamina at the Stairmasters, and then who knew that going to the beach, I mean, gym and beach, because after the Stairmaster, I go to the beach and reflect, and every time I go to the beach, I see an ambulance, EMT truck, and fire truck. I'm like, dude, I see these guys often, every day, or often, just so much. I'm like, you know what? Let's. And then one of my coworker at FedEx was an ex firefighter or retired firefighter, and then he was just chatting about it. I'm like, damn man, that sounds nice. That sounds nice. I wish I was you. And I remember one of my uncles was also a firefighter, and he was just he. I like his lifestyle. I'm like, wait, how come I didn't think about this? Anyway, so that's what the epiphany came in from last year. I should write down on my introduction at my this discussion post, but it's gonna be wordy. It's gonna be like 5 paragraphs long, so we're keeping it casual. Anyway, in my last sentence on that paragraph, looking forward to learn from everyone, and hope you all have a chill day. Thank you so much. That's literally what I wrote. Okay. Okay, the lessons. I did like some summary for, because this is how I learn now, or I think this is how I'm gonna learn, because I can just go back and, because I'm gonna be on YouTube a lot. I'm just gonna click play and listen to my own speech patterns and all that. Okay, Business 101, Human Relations, Chapter 1. Uh, this chapter wasn't about working hard. It's about working human. Human relation isn't a soft skill on the side. It's the foundation. Talent might get you hired, but people skill decide how far you go. Chapter 1 reframes success for me, not as something built inside resumes or job titles, but as something built between people. Okay. What export? What actually matters? This chapter made something very clear. Human relations is how we relate, how we communicate, how we coexist at work and in life. Most people don't fail because they lack skill. They fail because of attitude, perception, poor self awareness. You can be capable and still be avoided. You can be talented and still be isolated. That's the quiet cost of ignoring human relations. Okay. Next part. Mirror moment, self reflection. This chapter forced me to look inward. I learned that there's 3 parts. Personality. Personality shapes how people expect me to act. Attitude determines whether people feel safe or drained around me. Ooh. Perception. Next part. Not next part, but we go. Perception reminds me that what I assume isn't always true. Perception. Not everyone is lazy. Not every silence is disrespect. Sometimes I'm reacting to a story I made up, not reality. That awareness alone changes how I move. From machines to meaning. What work didn't always damn, my voice car's hell loud. Freaking BMW. Work didn't always look like this. It used to be about efficiency, about output, and about treating people like parts in a machine. Then the Hawthorne studies happened and the focus shifted. People don't just work harder when systems improve. They work harder when they feel seen. Seen, yeah, that's funny, because that's actually that's how I've answered one of the case studies on the 65 question quiz. That was really good. Like, each question has like 3 paragraphs. I'm like, nice. Luckily, I drank my coffee this morning. The evolution mirrors my own life. Grinding less blindly, moving more intentional, walking with purpose. Learning that presence matters just as much as effort. Personality. Okay, next theme. Personality and attitude. My inner climate. I started to see myself as a part of the environment. My personality is my default energy. My attitude is the weather I bring into the room. Oh, I realize a calm presence creates safety. A negative attitude spreads faster than words. Consistency consistency builds trust. How I feel inside leaks into everything I do. This kind of reminds me of like law of attraction and vibration and stuff like that. That's pretty good. I shouldn't be reflecting because we're gonna reflect as we go. Perception, the lens I see through. This chapter slowed me down. Not everything's personal. Not every action has a hidden meaning. Perception is shaped by experience, needs, expectations, past stories. When I pause and question my assumptions, I relate better and react less. That's growth. Okay. Next. Self esteem, the quiet foundation. The biggest takeaway wasn't external, it was internal. Self esteem is the relationship I have with myself. When it's strong, I communicate clearly. I accept feedback without collapsing. I don't project insecurity onto others. Confidence isn't loud, it's stable. Okay, next. I'm gonna start just clapping. The Johari Window self discovery mode. The Johari Window made simple. There are parts of me. I know. Others see. I hide. I haven't discovered yet. Growth isn't about pretending. It's about widening what's open through reflection, through honesty, through feedback. That's how connection deepens. Alright, the practice quiz that we did, the 65 question. Anyway, that was chapter 1. Chapter 1. Practice quiz. Even the practice quiz wasn't really about answers. It tested awareness. Every question pointed back to the same truth. Truth. Work doesn't break people. Relationships do. And when relationships are healthy, work flows. The pattern were obvious. And I said delicious. Interpersonal skills over technical skills alone. Trust over control. Culture versus over policy. People over process. Success isn't random. It's relational. That's the first. Okay. Trust. The hidden engine. One thing kept repeating. Low trust leads to poor communication, slow decisions, low productivity. High trust creates openness, teamwork, resilience. This isn't soft, it's structural. Okay, final harvest. This chapter and this quiz weren't about passing. They were about alignment. How culture forms, how a team survives, how careers compound. I didn't just study this chapter, I trained my instincts. Chapter 1 taught me that mastering work starts with mastering how I relate to others and myself. Woo! Alright, 7:55. So if I drive to school now, wait, 12:30 is my class, so 11, so an hour and 30. I should drive to school so I can eat. Maybe I'll walk around and explore the place. Because people in my anxiety is about to hit. Again, taking 5 classes, 1 in person, and that's the 1 in person. I was thinking about trying to be extra. Not extra, but I was trying to record for my episode 4 on my personal project, but we'll do it after. Anyway, we're gonna get it at 2 burgers. It's gonna be great. Peace out.